gonna suck. Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Dr. Taru. Thank you for helping out, getting involved, and being a part of the madness that is going to be today. Hello guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 10:03 on July 12th, 2018, and Moose is back. Can you guess where Moose went? There's your blog question for the day. Oh, we're on the hunt. There's the dog. Hi, puppy. Dog's here. Hi.
Now that I am
Fuck you, dog.
Something I'm going to do for the next 2 or 3 days is send out the Patreon things.
Cool. If you check Patreon messages...
I saw there's a ton, so I'm just going to hop in and see them.
Okay.
If you are a patron and you have not sent in an updated address, please do so.
Get on that. Just comment on the Patreon with your address. Just send me a private message on Patreon with your address, and we'll get you sorted. Because we are mailing lots and lots of shit out. It's gonna be cool. Let me send you a car. And for anybody at the $25 level, you might get my sister. Where the fuck are they? No, I didn't leave it up there. It's not there. See, we just won't speak of this. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go dump time-lapse footage because I'm gonna shoot a lot more of it today. Hey Batman! Found it. Cool. I'll be back. Puppy! What? What? You better now? Okay. Hi. How you doing? How's you doing? Okay. I'm going back to tape. So I had to take a quick break in tape there. You'll see it in the time lapse where I jump off the thing. I want to give a special shout out to Matt Bull. Thank you, sir. Though, by the time I got up there, lots of people had commented. I know, I had not intended to post that video publicly. That was a Patreon-only thing. But a lot of the regular YouTube viewers just got to look at one of the secret senior staff meeting videos. So, enjoy. It's back up now. It's on a proper Patreon listing. It's locked down. But thank you, Matt, for being the first to bring that to my attention. I appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who commented and was like, dude! And I was like, yeah, okay, I got it. Thank you. It's fixed now. It's all better. I'm going to go back to tape. See ya. So, Batman's got a thing.
I got a thing.
What you got, Batman?
I'm playing with Blinkenlights.
Yeah?
For your car, because you want Blinkenlights.
Well, they gave us a bunch of blinky lights
be
to put
aware,
on the car.
for every section that we have, you'll essentially want 4 switches.
Okay.
The one
Would having a fifth switch be a big improvement?
Fifth switch doesn't help you.
Would having 3 switches be a significant detriment? What do they do?
I'm going to go through that, just to make sure.
Okay.
All right. The first switch would be main, because these 3 mess with settings such as color selection, pattern, and stuff like that, okay?
Okay, so this is, all of these lights are on or off?
Right.
Okay.
That'd be main. So then, because when you mess with settings, it starts looking weird. All right, so we're just ignoring that guy for now. So we got, if you combine these 2, you get red flashing. If you combine this one and this one, you get yellow flashing. All 3 get green flashing. If you just have just the first one, you get all colors flashing.
So it's white.
The middle one, you get it changes between red, yellow, and green flashing.
Shit.
So
okay.
Let's demonstrate. So we get red, yellow, green.
All
right.
Seizure mode.
If we just turn on the middle one, we just get green on.
Just on.
Just on.
Okay.
All 3 on gives me green strobing.
Okay.
And if we just have we get red strobing.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So now this one you notice is a dual position switch.
Oh, shit. Okay, so these are single position.
If we turn on an end one, if we go down for a second, we switch patterns. Go down for a second, advance next pattern. Go down for a second, hold it for 7 seconds, we reset back to factory. Alright. Now, there's also other settings that you want to try and avoid messing with. So if you're ever messing with it, it'll only be for the 1 second or the 7 second reset.
Okay.
If you hold it for like 4 to 5 seconds, it starts changing the tables where it can only blink green or only blink amber, which is stuff you don't really want to mess with.
Okay.
You like all your colors.
I like their colors.
So there's patterns. You can also change it. That's part of the setting thing. I have to open up my laptop again. Is you can make it so they'll all the lights blink together, or they'll randomly blink.
Okay.
It'd be like a synchronous randomness.
So here's a question I got.
There's your options.
Is it possible to have a matrix of switches located somewhere else in the car for like a pendant or something that we can use for like when we're doing shows or stuff like that? Or have a box mounted for all the switches for shows, and then up front there's like maybe half a dozen switches
It just turns on.
that just turns on huge banks of stuff, and they just go with whatever the switches in the back are set to.
Yes, potentially.
That may be the better way to do it, because then up front you just have like 1 or 2 switches that light up the car, but it's going to do whatever the switches in the back are set to.
Right.
So you like have the switches up front trip a couple relays that apply the main power to everything, and they're already on and engaged where you want them.
Potentially, yes.
Okay, because that would be a lot easier.
Because then
you have a big box of switches of like 24 switches or something.
Yeah.
In the back, and up front is just like 4.
We'd have to do a lot of wiring, and I'm going to see if I can find cable, so I can be like, oh hey, I can just run a cable over to this section, a cable over to that section, and then just.
How many conductors in a cable do you need? Because I mean, we got lots of cable. It's a geek group, dude.
Well, it's got to be heavy enough. A lot of our data cables are too light. And when
these all draw like what? An amp?
About an amp each, but if you got 12 of them per, that's 12 amps.
Yeah.
And
that's easy. We can do that.
A little cable isn't always that. But we'll
can do this with.
We'll look around and see. But that would be, and then you have a big fuck off cable go to your matrix. I don't know if your car's got the space for all this wire extra. Becomes the next problem. But yeah, so that's the they're fun to play with.
They're definitely.
And this
cool.
is a double position because obviously you don't want power going to that, and because what this does when it goes to setting mode is you're shorting it to ground.
Okay.
So you obviously don't want power and ground going through at the
That
same
makes sense.
time. So that's why this is a dual position or a dual throw.
Oh, so this goes off to the light. One side is power, the other side is ground. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Because if you had power going to the light and then all of a sudden grounded it, not so happy.
That's neat.
And there's up to 14 patterns.
So those two
together do green.
That one on its own does green.
Right. I don't know why it has that setting, but it does. That one by itself does not. There we go.
How do I get just green flashy?
All three of them up.
Oh.
And see, that would be, you see here this pattern I'd have it vinyl cut and be like red flash. The line would be red line, and then it'd be a yellow line going up.
Yeah, that's how I'd
green
do it.
line. So then you know, oh hey.
That's neat. This is gonna be cool. Can you change, like, I see that it's always 4 strobes. Can you,
There are settings between high and low, and I'd have to. There's
stuff.
a lot of different settings.
Well, we're going to be masters of it by the time we're done.
Uh-huh.
All right. Cool. It's going to be neat. So the time lapse got a little weird. My thing was hanging and it unplugged itself a little bit. And the camera ran on battery for I don't know how long, and then I went up to check it because I was going to move it from there over to the scaffolding, and it was dead. But I got all that done. I still got to do the verticals. There's one over there too. And that'll happen probably Monday. Because I've got a Kidwell weekend. I don't know how much masking I'm going to get. I'm going to spend most of the weekend working with Paul. But we pulled all the masking on this, and there, and all that. And so I think all the masking is down at this point for everything out here. The only masking in the room is back there. And this came out all right. There's a lot of touch-up to do because there was dust on the walls. But it'll be all right. I got touch-up to do everywhere in here. We've hit the wall with the scaffolding, and we had a lot of it's just dust issues, you can tell. But it's getting there. It's tedious as hell, but it's getting there. So I'm on it. Should be done. We'll be done with that next week, and then touch-up for most of the week. So yeah, I could be done painting by the end of next week. That's a thing that could happen. Whew. It's been a job. It's a lot of stripes. It's a lot of tape. Every time. It's a lot of tape. It's a lot of stripes. But it's worth it in the end. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I like it. It's a really good visual separation of the two walls. And when it's all done, it's going to look really striking. And that's my goal, is that it looks striking. Because this room's going to get a lot of video shot in here. And I want to have an interesting background. So we're getting there. Still gotta do the doors. That's a big job. Yeah, lots to do. Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Dr. Taru. Thank you for helping out, getting involved, and being a part of the madness that is going to be today.